Saturday, the 23rd of August 2014. Here's the breaking news from the desk of
Neil Keenan. Hello. This is breaking news, and I have to get out to you. There's a couple of things that are happening that are of utmost importance that you hear now. One is the emperor actually of Japan, his sister or cousin, his sister is here now in Indonesia with the Clinton team. They're here also. As I stated before, they were going to try to acquire or steal the accounts. The Japanese military is on alert. If they're needed, they will come. Clinton's people here, I would gather, would be Armitage and Soros, and that's not Clinton's guy. He controls Clinton. Clinton's the puppet. But Soros should be here with Armitage, and there might be one or two others right now. Some of the elders are going to meet with them, I understand. I'm going to provide you with the names of the elders and of Clinton's people soon, and of the Indonesians who are participating in this meeting or theft soon. The Dragon family already has people here on the ground. They're on the ground. They're watching their assets. They'll be, I would think the satellites would start beaming down and watching the situation here even more. I'll get back to you on this development soon. If they acquire the accounts, or they steal the accounts, I shouldn't say acquire. If they steal the accounts, then we're doomed for another 100 years. Okay? This is the fight that I told you was coming. It's here. Okay? They tried to go back door. They tried to sneak it through the emperor's system. Okay? And right now, I know they're here. They came in. They're here. They're going to try to do whatever they can do to keep control. But it's going to be a political change in the world, which is what is floating around now. That's what the word is. Because of these meetings, and possibly the theft of assets that don't belong to them, there will be political change. So, and it'll be death. So we've got to work fast. We have to be diligent. We have to work hard. Smart. We have to work smart. So, know what I need right now? I need Maxwell smart. We'll be fine. Don't worry. I joke when the going gets tough too. It's I like the heat. I'm going to stay in the kitchen, and I'm going to go do my job and make the calls that I have to make and see the people that I have to see in order to stop what could be our doom. First thing. Second thing, there are planes. My friend from New York called me early morning, and it's a friend. It's a he from. I can only tell you he's working with one of the larger banks, and the planes are over Stampede. More and more so. Even Black Hawk helicopters are over Stampede. They're actually jamming the Wi-Fi, so messages can't get out. That the people are coming in and out. People are moving things in and out. On the other hand, forget the moving in and out of things. We're talking also about the Russians and the Chinese. I spoke to the Chinese last night. The Russians I'll speak to today sometime, I believe. But I spoke to the Chinese last night, and they're also there. The Russians and Chinese are also making a move there from New York with all their assets, and they're not going to be working out of New York anymore, out of Manhattan. It's changing. Things are changing, but why? If you remember, Obama tried to kill 23 million people in South Carolina with the nukes that he took out of Texas, the unauthorized nukes not signed for. And you remember we advised you that was going to happen, and that he did try to do that, and that the generals wouldn't allow it to happen in the city. They wouldn't drop them in the city of Charleston. They dropped them in the water, and nobody died. But Obama was ready for everybody to die. He was in his own bunker in the White House at the time. When he came out, he was very pissed off because he saw the world as it was, not as it was supposed to be. Martial law was supposed to come in. All kinds of things were supposed to happen. So, what I'm trying to say is that we're getting a sign already now that something's going to happen in New York and Manhattan, in the big city. Let me go shopping before it happens, for God's sake. You know, there's places I like over there very much. But I hope nothing happens. I hope we catch them. I hope the alert that puts everybody on their toes, makes everybody aware of what's going on and where. It's happening in the city. They're moving out. Remember with 9/11, they were warned, many of their own people, before 9/11, they didn't show up for work that day. Okay, we're getting signs again. You know, they're Zionists, they're Khazars. If you don't know what a Khazar is, look up a Khazarian or Khazar on the Google. You'll find out who they are. They worship Lucifer. They're devil worshippers. The hell do you think we've got going on in Bohemian Grove? You got devil worshippers, okay? And there are politicians. And they're playing with little children and even sacrificing them. Isn't it time to stop this crap in our country? Come on. You're letting them take over the country. You're letting them ruin the country. You're letting them ruin us. There's too many of us. What's wrong with you? And really, it's insane. Now, my last thing that I'm going to do is just for those of you who have maybe read Gene's comment on that. People asking where did the donations go if I didn't get them. Well, she says it's Orwellian, she says BS, she says this and that. Well, we're going to procure the documents from the bank, okay? Or if we can't procure them from the bank, we'll have all the information, and we'll provide the information on site. And the only person that can get those documents, from what I understood early this morning, is Jean. She's in control of that account. So, I'm not saying any more. I didn't get a dime. So, there you go. You're hearing it from my mouth. I did not get a dime. Where is it? I think it's still in the account where the Bitcoin account. I do. I don't think Gene took it. It's not Gene's style. But what Gene is doing right now, saying bullshit and Orwellian, tells me that something did happen to him. Because maybe it's not there now. I leave it up to you after I provide you with what we call evidence, real evidence, Gene. Not Ellen Gonzalez telling me that she sends $2,000 to Judge Naidu for her kids to go over to Hawaii and get a job. Okay? But she tells everybody else that it's two older ladies. Each gave them $5,000. Now, Ellen's got to get her story straight. And by the way, it would help, by the way, if Ellen could produce those checks on that money order, whatever it is that she sent to Judge Naidu. Judge Naidu doesn't remember receiving a dime from Ellen Gonzalez. So let's focus on Ellen and see what pops up there, okay? Anyway, I wish everybody the best. I gotta get going. This is a, oh, by the way, it's hot here. I don't like this shit tied up here. Anyway, I'm not taking my clothes off, don't worry. And Rob's over here looking at me going, what the? What the? But don't worry about it, what the? Leo, what the? Nevertheless, we got to get our work done. Our work's cut out for us. And if they stop playing games with all their bullshit, you know, we'll have more time to get to the meat of things and to be able to handle what we have to handle. We spent the day yesterday with this nonsense from the Gene camp. And to me, it's worthless. What's it going to get you? It's going to get you nothing. Gene says, look who's going to be handling our world, Gene. Whether you like it or you don't, you're not handling it. Your people are not handling it. And let's go to Ascension before I go. Gene says, I don't want to go to Ascension. Well, there were provisions attached to that, stipulations. 1, I couldn't bring my wife or my child. 2, I couldn't bring my family. 3, I couldn't bring my friends. Just Gene and me. Wow. Isn't that an exciting trip? Not. You know, it got sick. And I'll tell you more someday. You know, not Sunday. Because you all start sending me emails saying, what about Sunday? And I don't want to answer them anymore. But that's what happened with Ascension. And to be honest with you, I'm a landlubber. I'm on the ground. I'll do my fighting here. I'm not going to take my feet on going up anywhere in any sky. I'm not going up. I'll stay here fighting for you. And when it's over, it's over. God bless me, whatever happens. That's how I feel. I'm not jumping to her music, to anybody's music. I dance to my own music. Okay, I'm an Irishman. Okay, we got our little Irish jig that we do, and we're not doing a damn waltz going up some ladder. Okay, and I don't need any prom queen either, or make-believe prom queen. So anyway, on the good side is, because I'm giving you I'm really giving you a gloom message here. But the fights are gloomy. Fights aren't always upbeat. Like you're gonna kick somebody's tail. When you're in a fight, you're never like this. Usually, you would think, being a small group like ourselves, that we're going to get beat. We don't think that way. We think that we're going to win. We are going to win. We've got a lot of help around us. You may not see them, but we have a lot of help. So, we believe that we're going to stop all this. We stopped the South Korean thing. We stopped everything else today. This is another one. You got the Emperor's sister. You have the Clinton group here representing the state side. And if they get this, we're in trouble. And if they don't get it, they're probably bringing in the Japanese military. We're going to stop that. We stopped South Korea, like I said earlier. Okay, we're going to stop this too somehow. Okay, but we've got to get to work here. And when we do, we'll get to the bottom of it. And maybe later today, I can come back with another update to keep you updated, because this is a big development here. Big development. It's a change of the world. They're having trouble. This will make it a lot easier. We cannot allow it to happen. Anyway, relax. We'll do it, okay? We're not afraid. We'll do it. It's our job. We've named it our job. I have, in particular, okay? And I'm not walking away from you. I'll be there to help you all the way through. So let's get this thing done, and let's finish this off so that we can make our changes as necessary. I do believe that we're going to be doing the Irish jig soon, and we're not going to be going up any ladder into any cloud. And if I do and go on a cloud, I'll be playing the Rolling Stones song all day long. Hey, you, get off of my cloud, I won't let many people on my cloud up there. I won't trust any after this. Okay, one other thought. I have to make sure I prepare this properly, seeing that it's exactly as we said, Japan in the West. Okay, and Benjamin Fulford, you've waited a long time for this. Okay, it's in your backyard right now. It's in this backyard here too. I'm going to work it here. You've got to work it in Japan. Okay, the Emperor's sister is involved here. They're looking to take the assets back there. But the military also is on call, just so you know. The Clinton family's here, or their team is here right now. It's your turn with the White Dragons, Benjamin. Get yourself moving. Do whatever it is you can do, and get things rolling on that side, please. Okay? It's not a joke. It's an update, and it's a breakthrough. Breaking news, as we say. Okay. Thank you, Benjamin. Enjoy your day. Neil here.